Let's get right down to business. We've got CEO 2023. This is Top 8 Championship Sunday. What we're looking at is Kaba versus Punk. This is winner semis. Winner goes on to play Mena RD. Character-wise, the matchup is, the matchup is literally an immovable object versus an unstoppable force. You know, Cammy versus Guile. And it's very interesting how it plays out. This set in particular, I needed to take another look at because it had me glued to the screen the entire time. And the beginning is pretty interesting. We're going to break it down. We'll break down the whole thing. It's going to be a very long video. That's why I didn't do like a crazy intro. Immediately, Kaba is tearing into this man. Also, Kaba did burn a lot of drive gauge, though. The thing about Guile, however, is his game plan I don't think changes very much, even if he's in burnout, right? He's still going to throw booms. He's still going to flash kick. He's still got everything he needs, basically. Very dominant start from Kaba. That was a 69-second round. Great jumping. That button from Cammy is amazing. Jump heavy kick. It will catch people sleeping a lot because they think like they can't be hit by a jumping from whatever range they're at, and they get tapped, and she gets a full combo off of it. Perfect parry. That's an option that Kaba presents a lot throughout this set. Throughout the beginning of the set, at least, is perfect parrying a lot of what Punk is trying to do. Especially the spin knuckle. You see it in a second again. Ooh, what a trade. That trade is terrible for Punk, too, because it sends Cammy all the way back full screen. She's got to fight her way back in. And we've already seen that spin knuckle, which is traditionally like her best option round fireballs in this game, is not super effective against Guile because Sonic Boom is recovering so fast. It's really annoying. I'm kind of biased because I play Cammy, but it is really annoying. You can see Kaba's in burnout here, but doesn't... I feel like he doesn't really care too much. Like, Guile's still going to be Guile and burnout, like I said. Nice anti-air, crouch heavy punch. That's the thing about Guile is he only has 2 special moves, but well, I guess he has 3 special moves, right? He has the cross one, the cross fireball, if you want to count that one. But he has a lot of command normals that you have to know how to use. And he has a lot of intricate, like, charge tricks you can do that are pretty cool. Well, he's not afraid. Kaba is not nervous to throw that flash kick out. Let me make sure I'm in the highest quality, by the way. All right, there we go. Oh, level 1. This is an option Kaba uses a lot. He used it a lot against Sticky Fingers, too. That level 1 super. There's that perfect parry on the knuckle. The thing about, like, the entire tournament, I mean, Mena and Kaba were just a step above most people, it felt like. Even the pro players. And options like that, when you see him perfect pairing things all the time, you realize that they're just a little bit further ahead than everybody when it comes to using these drive mechanics. They understand it super well. It's very impressive. Especially because the game's only been out, like, 3 weeks. It's very impressive to see. Oh, he is not scared. So the thing about that, how he flash kick after drive rush, there's a shortcut you can use on DP characters where if they do button into drive rush, you can buffer like EXDP and it will come out if it's not a true block string that they're doing after the drive rush, and it won't come out if it is a true block string. But I don't know how you do that on a charge character. Maybe there's a timing to it. I don't even know if you can do that on a charge character. Great dive kick right there, by the way. Corner pressure, Cammy things. That combo is so cool. Drive rush, back heavy kick, heavy kick. Or back heavy kick, back heavy kick. That button is really good. Her crouch medium punch is really good for buffering things behind it. I've been using it to whiff punish a little bit too much. I think I need to use it to just catch people walking forward and pressing buttons a little bit more. And I need to use crouch medium kick to whiff punish a lot more is what I'm noticing because it reaches really far. And it goes into heavy spiral. Not a lot of things, not as many things go into heavy spiral arrow as it did in 5. Stand heavy kick. A lot of poking with stand heavy kick from Punk. Even though it's not like drive or drive impact safe. Like if you press that into a drive impact, you just get smoked. But Kaba hasn't really presented that option to deal with it yet. So he's going to keep doing it. Is he dead? I forgot if he dies here. He's dead. Guile. Guile, man. That felt like a lot of damage, even for a level 3. What a check. checking with crouch medium punch buffered into something on Cammy is pretty good, but it's just really hard because it's a medium, right? You're trying to check a drive rush with a pretty relatively slow button for doing so. Most of the time you have to suffice for a light. I love that combo. It goes into level 3. Wow. I didn't think of that. Oh, never. It never kills. It's Cammy. It never kills. Space spiral arrow. That's an option Punk uses a lot more than anybody else that I see. Is a space spiral arrow like that. It's not a bad option, right? You get him for free. You're safe pretty much, unless you unless you mash afterwards. But you're safe. Much heavy punch. What an anti-air. Oh, finally one of them connected. You have to do that so early. It's almost like you have to do it preemptively against Guile in particular. The EX Knuckle. Wow, meaty stand medium punch. Punk talked about that in his guide. If you haven't watched his Cammy guide and you play Cammy, he talked about meeting with stand medium punch a lot more. And he's the only person that I see really do it, pretty much. I just noticed they had the battle damage on the whole time. You guys see that? Guile's covered in blood. That bazooka knee was spaced really well on Guile. Oh, big jumping. He's got the corner. This is very scary for Kaba. Okay, not so scary anymore, I guess. Oh, anti-airs are so good. Nice. I guess this is good because it gets for game now, you know? Even though he's in burnout, Guile can't really take any big risks. Level 3. Kaba can get chipped, maybe? No. Oh, Punk is in burnout too. He can't do the infinite. Cammy's infinite, if you're in burnout, is this. It's crouch light punch, stand heavy punch, spinning knuckle. Oh, he thought it was going to chip. He's dead. Oh, it was going to chip. Those are the like little things that come with time, you know? Game's only been out 3 weeks. So you can't calculate everything. And knowing your character's specific chip damage is definitely not something that a lot of people, I think, have taken the time to figure out yet. I've been burnout already. 84 seconds. Punk almost in burnout as well. So when it comes to burnout, anything that you do, if you block something in burnout, you take 4 extra frames of recovery. That's why those infinites work. It's a really interesting feature. And I don't know if those infinites are meant to be like that or not. I think some of them might be like Cammy's. But Manon's is like... Is he dead? He's dead. But Manon's infinite at burnout is just stand medium punch. So you can literally just walk up and stand medium punch over and over and over again. It's really toxic. And I don't know if that's intended or not. This guy's a KFC bucket on his head. Did you see that? He's getting a lot of mileage out of heavy knuckle. Kaba isn't really checking it as much anymore. And it's safe, right? So it's just a free way in if he doesn't get checked. That button is so good to anti-air as well. I forget what button that is on Guile. I think it's medium kick or something. Or it might be a command normal. Oh. That crouch medium kick with... Oh, is dead? I think Guile can do flash kick after that if he has time to get charged. What a shimmy. Guile's normals are so good. Cammy's normals are good too, but the way Kaba uses Guile's normals makes it seem just, you know, makes it seem like a wall, man. Like a fortress. What a combo. Oh, he risked it all. Dead? Level... Oh, didn't go into level 2. Final game, final round. Punk was down 0-2. Oh, wow. I thought that would punish, but maybe not EX. Maybe only heavy. Didn't get anything off the perfect parry. That kind of sucks. Big jump in, though. You notice how, like, Punk, even though he's been anti-aired so many times, he still risks it on the jump sometimes, like that, and it pays off big. He doesn't let Kaba like completely own the airspace just because he anti-aired him a few times, you know? He just picks his jumps better. And it paid off super well the whole set, but especially this last round. I mean, 2 big jump-ins, and now he's a life lead and Kaba's in burnout. Cross-up jump. Oh, he's trying to shimmy him. Trying to shimmy him for the kill. Oh! It's scary because Punk could be burned out now. I mean, he could be chipped out now. Oh! Even the pros haven't calculated everything yet, you know? Chip damage, all that. All right, well, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you again very soon.